Good morning. Good morning to day 7 of the Jotunheimen loop. Coffee. Porridge, vanilla chia. Rossmann, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. Good morning. Cheers, everyone. Day 7. Wow. Slept very well. Because I was prepared that it would be a bit colder. I had a down jacket on and already started the night, started sleeping deep inside in the sleeping bag, and then slept actually pretty well. But the most important thing this morning is today is the last day. Yeah, actually it's just 4 to 5 kilometers down from here to Memorobu, and that's then where I close the Jotunheimen loop. That means I've decided I will not do the Big Ridge for several reasons. Well, the main reason is the backpack. It's still after 6 days of hiking, and I've used all of my meals, all of my porridge, everything. I mean, I carried it yesterday and it was pretty much the same than today. It's still heavy, and yesterday I slipped 3 times. It shows me that the balance is not fine. Hiking with such a big backpack is fine on trails like with Silent Way, Sky Trail, or any other long distance hike where you don't have to climb mountains. Yeah. Well, let's say like this Jotunheimen, perfectly fine. You go across passes, steep up, steep down, no problem. But there's no climbing involved. Yeah, you don't have to use your hands or anything like that. I always felt uncomfortable on this Jotunheimen loop adventure when I had to cross these rocky sections where you had to balance and go down again, up and down, use the hands and things like that. There I felt, okay, this is not very good with the big backpack, because it takes much longer that you catch your balance. Yeah, it's like with a small backpack or without the backpack, your reflexes are much faster. I think I talked about this already during or after the Lofoten crossing, because it was the same problem. There were some days or some sections where I had to climb, or felt a bit uncomfortable with a big backpack. And without having done the Big Ridge, of course I haven't done it myself. Just from pictures and from videos, I've decided for myself, no, that's not what I want to do with a big backpack. It's over there, by the way, in the background somewhere. It's in the clouds now. Yeah. So weather is not an excuse. I think it hasn't rained last night, would be perfectly fine. It's just I've decided for myself, no, I'm chickening out, but not totally, because today's Saturday, yeah, and tomorrow I meet my girlfriend, and from Monday on we will have a camper van here in Norway for almost 2 weeks, and we will also come to Jotunheimen probably at the end of the trip, and Big Ridge is on the menu. We want to do it, so, and I think it would also be nicer to do it first time together with my girlfriend, and then we would just do the classic thing, take the boat from Gendesheim to Memorobu and then hike back. And I'm really looking forward to that. And lighter backpack, we're flexible, we can choose a date or a day where it's good weather, and so yeah. So it means today this is the end. Okay, not the end. The end sounds a bit dramatic. No, it's the end of this adventure. Not quite yet, still have to hike down, maybe 2.5 hours. If I've learned something here on the Jotunheimen loop, on these trails, is don't underestimate. Don't underestimate that every day turned out to be much longer than I expected. So I have to keep going. It's 9 AM already. I have to catch a boat down there at 2 PM back to Jotunheimen. So yeah, even this 4-kilometer downhill passage, I think, yeah, it will be very steep downhill, and still a little bit of video footage coming, and then we close the loop down there at Memurubu. But now it's porridge time. Enough talking. Talk to you, or not talk to you, see you in the tent time lapse. Probably the worst tent performance ever. All right, 10 AM, time to go, and don't forget. All right, check the spot. Even no traces, only footprints. Thank you, spot. It was really nice. Thanks for the previous camper for the wall here. Didn't help me though, because the wind was coming from that direction and not from that direction. Anyway, sun's coming out. Yes, now that I have the backpack on and jacket on, sun comes out. All right, there we go. I think it's going to be a magnificent, fantastic, awesome hike, because I can see where it goes, the path that way. It goes all along the ridge to that one, and then it goes deep down to Memurubu. And there's Memurubu already, 15 minutes in. It's the valley with the river that I could have as an alternative route. There was the junction yesterday, if you remember. But we have to go all the way there and then down. That section there is very steep. Yeah. Definitely has some steep sections. I go very careful, go on all fours. Don't want to slip and fall on the very last morning. That's why on these downhill sections I'm very slow. I take a lot of time. I think uphill I'm okay, sometimes even faster than average, but downhill, like, I'm so slow. But good. Still have 3.5 hours until my boat leaves. By the way, the boot situation, they seem to be dry. They were outside of the tent the whole night and there was a little breeze, so I think that helped. Instead, my socks, they were inside of the tent. They were still a bit wet this morning. So now I have fresh socks, dry boots, everything is fine. At the moment it's fine, it's not too steep here. 2 more hills and then there's a big drop. Yep, goes down here. Many hikers here at the moment. Must have the boat arrived and yeah, they started hiking. I think this ridge here is also one of the most popular hikes here after the second ridge. I think people arrive by boat to Mimurubu or Gyendebu, then hike here this ridge, what I did yesterday, and then take the boat back to Jotunheimen. That's what I assume. That's how it works. Yeah. Whew. Amazing. Did I mention that the view is amazing? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. But it's not just beauty and fun, there's also some work involved. It goes all the way down again and then there it goes up again. Yes. I am speed. Read the shirt. Read the shirt. Read the shirt. Whew. Yeah. Make sure I don't step into the wrong direction here. Gjende. Whoo! And here comes the downhill part. Ha. Yeah, looks like fun. So there are markers here. That's a nice thing, because it helped me from the top to go around here on that side instead of going somewhere down there, because everything looks like a path. Everything's rocks, and yes, you can basically could go down where you want, but what they marked was, I think, much nicer, which was a bit more comfortable with a bit more sand and not so much rocks and gravels. Yeah, thank you, path builders. Power bar. If you want to sponsor me, get in touch. You have arrived. Okay, loop closed. I went that direction like 6 days ago or so. Boom. Bam. All right. All right. All right. This is it. Waiting for my boat to bring me back to Jotunheimen. That's the end of the trek. Thanks everyone for watching. I will call it Jotunheimen loop 6 days. Although today is day 7, but I mean today was just 2 hours of hiking, and I think the first day was also just half a day, so let's say first day and 7th day together are 1 day, in total 6 days. But my logic, I call it 6 days. Yeah, amazing time. I think I had all sorts of weather. No snow, okay, oh there was a little bit of snow on one of the passes, or 2 actually. I had some snow on the ground, but it wasn't snowing. But I mean, good weather, rain, clouds, significant weather. I had it all. That's what you expect when you're on such a hike here. I think that's what I expected. I don't expect to have 1 week of sunshine and blue sky. Oh, I wouldn't say no, but I embraced what happened. Well, you have seen, if you made it so far into the videos, you have seen everything, so I don't have to repeat it anymore. I can just highly recommend coming here to Norway, Jotunheimen National Park, do one of the hikes. It doesn't have to be the loop. You can do many day hikes here. There's a boat that brings you to different huts, and you can do day hikes there. There are many people just doing day hikes here, or you can do stay in the huts overnight, or just go 2 days, or there are so many trails here you can combine. Well, it's heaven for wild campers, let's say it that way. So many camping spots, so many wild camping spots. It's just everywhere in the valley. You can't be wrong. You don't have to fight with other people. Oh, there's just one spot and everyone gets it. No, it's just a whole valley, and then just make sure you're 150 meters or something, or let's say out of sight from the other wild campers, and then it's all completely fine. Yeah. Alright. Take the boat back now, again resign, then bus back to Oslo, and then meet my girlfriend tomorrow, and then next week, maybe 1 week later, or 2 weeks, we will have a camper van, and I will also film and take you along, so expect not just hiking videos, but also some camper van videos, and the day hikes we do and what we experience at that time. I don't know in what order the videos will come out, but you will figure it out. If you enjoyed this video, maybe check out my channel and see if you find the camper van videos, and the other way around. Alright, this is it. Time to say goodbye. Jotunheimen National Park. It was awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'm Speed. Welcome to day 1 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good morning to day 2 of the Jotunheimen loop. I have to practice to say this. Jotunheimen loop. Good morning to day 3 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good morning to day 4 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good morning to day 5 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good morning to day 6 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good morning. Good morning to day 7 of the Jotunheimen loop. Good evening to wild camp number 1 on the Jotunheimen loop in Norway. Isn't it amazing here? I even have my own bench. Luxury. And on beach here. That's probably toilet later. And you can already see dinner. For tonight will be Thai red curry. Spicy. Alright. Good evening from day 1, Wild Camp 1. Good evening from Jotunheimen National Park. Here we go. Jotunheimen Wild Camp number 2. What a glorious view. And today, second try with Thai red curry. Because yesterday evening it rained too much, so couldn't cook dinner. But today looks fine. Fingers crossed, legs crossed, sticks crossed. Alright. Jotunheimen National Park. Good night. See you tomorrow. Welcome to Jotunheimen National Park Wild Camp number 3. Here we are. Glacier in the background. It's a bit cloudy, but it's there. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cloudy. It's going to rain the whole night again. Same thing yesterday. But I'm in a good spirit. Because I'm in the wild. Matzi's in the wild. And of course now everyone says, shut up Matzi, you want to know what's for dinner. Okay, what's for dinner? For dinner will be bacalhau. Something fishy today. Yeah, luxury. Alright. Good night from Wild Camp number 3. Good evening to Jotunheimen National Park Wild Camp number 4. There's an amazing view in the background. Awesome. The river down there. In case I want to go for a swim. I don't think so. But I know. Shut up Matzi. What's for dinner? Okay, I show you what's for dinner. It is Tex-Mex Tosk. So it's Tex-Mex style cod and it's new. Woo woo. So it has to be good if it's new. I will report in a different story how it was. Okay, that's it. Wild Camp number 4. Good night. Good evening to Jotunheimen National Park Wild Camp number 5. Here we are. Nice scenery, nice big lake. And the tent. But Matzi, show us what's for dinner today. Okay, I show you. Reindeer stew. Oh, I hope the reindeers that run around here will not be angry with me. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. I'm going to cook dinner now. Good evening and greetings from Wild Camp number 5. Good evening to Jotunheimen, wild camp number 6. And look at this view. Isn't it amazing? Wow. Can also go a little bit higher onto my elevated terrace here and then have an even better view of Jotunheimen. Look at that. Yes. Alright. But Matzi, what's going to be for dinner today? Oh, good that you ask. I show you what's for dinner. It's going to be adventure food, veggie couscous. Yeah, adventure food. Alright, with these adventurous words, good night from wild camp number 6. Welcome to day 7 of Jotunheimen National Park hiking. Isn't it amazing here? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm Speed.